was clouds. You know, of course, right now, there's a little cloud, but right now, outside, it's very, very high, still clouds. It's really clear, but we got a half-inch rain. Oh, here's about about 4 o'clock, 4:30. We're along in there. We've got about a half inch. It's
oh yeah, very nice. And yeah, it's still showing cloud cover over you, but no, I mean we're in the clear. The sun's shining through the window. Actually, the winds have been fairly calm all day today.
Yeah, Roger. We got pretty warm. We had fairly calm. We got pretty warm. We got up to 1.
Yeah, we hit 98, so yeah, it's definitely warmed up. The humidity's up around 50%.
What? It's funny. We got lots of you out there. But it's little clouds on top of it there on the bottom. Don't sound a little better, right? We got anyway, I don't know what they got for there if I'm guessing. We had some very small pea-sized trout.
Yeah, Roger, but yeah, I mean that looks like a pretty sustainable system just south of you, but yeah, man, I mean it does have some hot spots in it. Well, at least you got something. That's better than what we got was a whole lot of nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm half-inch, man. I'm tickled to get a half-inch. We haven't had a half-inch rain. Gosh, it's been at least 2-3 months, I think, since we've had a half-inch.
Well, has the humidity been down, or has it been a little elevated?
To do what now?
The humidity.
No, I'm not sure what it is. I don't have one. I can easily take a look. I'm sure it's up a little bit since it just, after it rained out there a little bit. Well, I'm sure it's up right now, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Well, like I said, we haven't had a lot of rain here, but the grass is somewhat green from all the humidity. It's been so humid here for the past several weeks, and at least the grass is dry and crunchy, and it has a little green to it. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, did you go watch the fireworks?
Oh yeah, I sat on the porch to watch them.
Well, we didn't even get out. But, from looking at the TV, boy, even over in Lubbock, evidently a lot of places really put up just a super job on fireworks, being the 250th anniversary, I suppose.
I'll tell you what was cool, though, was, with the low cloud cover, well, it wasn't real low cloud cover, but it was heavy cloud cover, but, yeah, you can see some of the flashes way off in, I'm sure they were coming from Elk City, because there isn't really nothing between here and Elk City, over.
Oh, yeah, Roger. Well, good deal. Well, it's been a bit towards July. We stayed pretty quiet around here. We're trying to enjoy that for it, too. I guess all things come to an end. Gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I was at work yesterday and today, so my day off is tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, over.
So you get 3 days a week off then?
Yeah, Roger.
Well, that's a good deal. I hope you enjoyed it. You've been up for a while. You were just getting 1 day a week off, aren't you?
Yeah, then it went to 4 days a week, then yeah, it's been kind of slow, so we were only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and he decided to open up on Thursday, and it's been doing okay.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. You know, these food prices, I'm wondering, you know, you push all those prices, you know, gone up in these restaurants because of the food prices. I kind of wondered if it wasn't having an impact on some of them.
Well, I tell you what, I bought some milk and some cheese the other day. I get everything through the restaurant. And I couldn't believe the price had went down on both of them. Not much, but it has gone down.
Well, that's good to hear. I hope maybe like gasoline, the prices will go down here for a while, I reckon.
And I cannot believe we pay less for bacon than we pay for ground beef.
Yeah, beef is just crazy. I mean, it's completely crazy right now. And, you know, I haven't looked at the exact prices in a while, but gosh, I guess, you know, chicken, turkey, and pork have got to be, well, they're about, well, I know I go down to the barbecue joint down there, and you can buy smoked turkey, you can buy smoked ham, and you can get smoked hot links, all for about $12 a pound. But you know, the beef down there is what was it, about $22 or $23 a pound. It's nearly double.
Oh man, that's ridiculous. And well, the problem I always had was finding, you know, you're paying big money for good quality meat only to cook it, and it's tougher than hell. I finally come to the point I don't buy anything beef related unless it is ground beef. But anyhow, yeah, I've just had so much bad luck with beef in this part of the world over.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess the thing keeps it high is the cattle. You know, the supply is so small. The cattle supplies are at about, I forgot, 60, 70-year low. You know, they're as low as they've been. And, you know, COVID came along, and I think a lot of people that had these little 10, 15, 20 cow herds, you know, they got old, and COVID came along, and it just so much trouble, and a lot of them had to sell them cheap because of packing out. I mean, just a lot of those people just sold their cows off and said, I'm done. I ain't going to fool with them anymore.
Well, I mean, they've been fighting with the people, you know, trying to sell those products. Yeah, they have been getting paid for all these years. Lucky to break even, and yeah, I mean, they're the ones that are really losing the battle. It's the middlemen that, you know, they're not going to touch anything without making 100% profit over.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job of that, that's for sure. Yeah, there were, you know, in Texas, it used to be, and I'm sure Oklahoma is very similar, but in Texas, it used to be the average cow herd size was less than 25. So what that meant was there was a whole lot of just what I call mom and pop cows. You know, and they kept some cows around just because they liked to and because they always had. I think we're making a lot of money at it. But, you know, making enough to be worth the turn, I guess. But, boy, after COVID, that just all changed. Those folks, they were of age. They had, you know, bad experience, all that. They just sold them off and didn't buy any more, and then we'd had so much drought that it just took the cattle herd, you know, decimated the cattle herds as far as numbers. And I see it growing back just real soon. You know, when you start retraining heifers, people to you know, there's bring more cows. You know, it's really big numbers.
Oh, yeah, Roger. Yeah, I totally understand that. And, oh, boy. But anyway, let's see if everybody else around. KD4 OPQ, Panhandle Traffic and Emergency now. Anybody around tonight? Yeah, K5TUE.
Oh, Brian, anybody else? Yep. Oh, I hear Tim in there. Anyone else? There's Corey.
No, that was Ken, LQN. Ken, was that you, LQN? LQN. Okay.
Well, it sounds like myself, Matt, Mike, Tim, and Kid. Is there anybody else? I think LSB was in there. Well, Corey is Matt. Roger. Still there, Corey? I heard Roger. Hey, Mike, good old city. Corey got you on the list.
Okay, must have been a double. All right.
Well, go ahead, go through them there, Brett. Oh, is it time? I am. Yeah, sure is. Hey, you can just catch back there on that. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we had nobody last night, Brian.
Yeah, well, we had storms in the area and the fireworks deal, so I wasn't even anywhere near the radio.
That's all right. Brett and I had a nice little conversation. We did the full half-hour plus. Yeah, we did. It was a good time. Hello, CQ. Hello, CQ. CQ, the Panhandle Traffic and the bus for that patrol M5SQK. My name is Brett. My QTH is Texas. That big data is 0 Zulu, which is traveling o'clock Central Daylight Time. Only a frequency of 3933 kilohertz. Purpose for that, past traffic and remote communication capabilities. No traffic, everybody to comment on their activities, interests, and enjoy the fellowship of their peers. No roll call is used and control will pause from time to time during the night. By station to check all amateurs licensed for this frequency are encouraged to join us. Anybody mobile, short time, low power, QRP, anybody with formal or informal traffic, please check in at 5 minutes. All right, nothing heard. Anybody missed the pre-net list would like to check in. Now's the time. General check-in. Slide right up to the top. Here we go. 84 OBQ, Pat, get us on here. Yeah, he had a couple in there. Stacy's calling. Try again.
I heard GDF.
Whiskey 5 Romeo Alpha Whiskey, and you said GDF was in there?
November 5 Alpha Delta Whiskey.
Alpha Delta Whiskey. Okay, good GDF. And then W5 Delta Whiskey.
I think that's a dare, N5ADW.
N5ADW. Boy, that sounds familiar. Okay. Tell what it is. Anyway, got N5ADW on the list. Okay, anybody? Let's get past kicked off. 84 OBQ. Oh, good evening, Brett, Russ, and Ed. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Glad to see some people showed up, but nonetheless, we still had a good time last night. Other than that, I smelled chicken and rice, but I'll hang out and try and help out if you need some relays or whatever. But other than that, just went to work today and been relaxing ever since. Hope everybody has a good evening. Take care. 73 Kilo Delta 4 Oscar Bravo Quebec. Okay, thanks, sir. Good to hear from you. Did your best and we're glad. Right, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to mention that Alan, I heard Alan and Smitty in there a while ago. If you want to see if they're out there, in M5SP and K5UOT, I did hear them. This is K5TUE, and yeah, lots of activities last night, so was kind of involved in that with the local fireworks display and other stuff going on, so we had a good time with that. And this morning I drove down to Walmart in Plainview, did a little shopping, and picked up a drug prescription there for my health. And wow, boy, I'm gonna have to start taking out mortgage payments to go shopping at Walmart anymore. All right, and then I heard GDF and let's see, ADW. So whatever order you want to scramble those up. Thanks, Brett, for picking it up here. K5TUE, clear.
Saying, okay, Roger. I would have put Alan on the list, but Smitty on the list. They're on down there was, but we'll check. You can get down there. Alan, maybe if you guys are with us, hang loose if you need to get something done earlier. Don't hesitate to break in there. Okay, let's talk to Tim next. KK5YZ, Tim, good evening.
Hello, Brett, and everybody. Good to hear everyone tonight. Yeah, pretty nice Sunday here in Plainview today. My wife came back from her weekend trip, and so we just went and had some local Mexican food, and now we're back at the house, and radio and everything. So we were in the Mississippi. So the way the line goes, and the big view out of the board, and the people without place. And if the signals are in there, and hopefully see everybody.
Hey, Roger, there, Tim. All right, big signal here. You sound good. Appreciate you coming by. Next, let's talk to Ken. K5LQN. Hello, Ken.
Oh,
His signal went down.
He's still talking?
Yeah, he's still talking, but his signal went to almost nothing.
Yeah, I can't hear him. I know it's the same thing.
Ken, your signal is varying up and down. You might check all your meters, make sure everything's okay.
He finished?
I really can't tell. Your call.
Roger. Ken, hopefully you heard Brian, but yeah, we're getting little bits and pieces seem to be coming through the full power, but mostly it's way, way, way down and incalculable. So, as Brian suggested, you might check your meters there and make sure that you don't have some kind of coax loose or something. I don't. Anyway, feel free to check back in with us. I don't think many of us copied much of what you said there, but good to hear from you this evening. All right, K5NOC, Corey, how about your comment? Well, how about Corey? K5NOC, over.
You in there, Corey? KD4OBQ.
Maybe Storm got him. How about Brian? KC5 GDF. Brian, are you out mobile or something?
Over.
He finish up? I'm not hearing him very well.
Yeah, Roger.
He out mobile?
He said he was on a different antenna, different radio at 100 watts.
Roger, Roger. Well, I'm sure not hearing you very well there, Brian, but anyway. All right, I'm not sure whether Ray was in here or not, or maybe I just confused his call with A there, but W5RAW, Ray, were you checking in?
Roger, this is Lucy 5, Romeo Alpha Whiskey. Hope you can hear me okay. I did Brian. I usually hear him real good on Sunday morning, so had a great 4th of July with family, and God bless America. Thanks, Brett. W5RAW.
Well, all right, Raymond. Well, good to hear from you, man. Appreciate you coming by. LSB Binder is around close. N5ADW, comments?
Yeah, I'm around N580W as well. Good evening, everybody. Got the reminder that the net was happening from Corey. I thought I would check in. And just had a pretty busy weekend trying to get ready for July 4th get-together yesterday and enjoy blowing some stuff up and having fun with friends and family. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of gearing up for a work week ahead. You know how that goes. So just enjoying listening out. Band's pretty noisy, I guess, with all the storm activity and whatnot. So I don't envy you there. So we'll say 7-3 to all, N5ADW.
Okay, Darren. Good to have you on. Come back and see us whenever you can. Blowing stuff up. Don't get much better now, does it? Okay. Panhandle Traffic and Emergency Net Control Net Control N5SQK. Look at the check-ins. Please come back.
N5ZRW.
N5ZRW, who else? All right, well, let's check on Alan. NM5SP. Alan, are you with us? Comments over. Yeah, I bet the storm got those boys. K5UOT, Brother Smitty. Comments over. I bet the storm got in too. N5ZRW. Ray, comments over.
Well, good evening, Brad. The rest of the net is N5ZRW. Well, didn't do much today. Just kind of sit around the house and also done my, all that stuff I got to do, all my therapies. But yesterday we went over to my house out there where I live out in the boonies, and we had watched fireworks. That's about all we done yesterday. Anyway, that's all I have, so everybody have a good evening. This is N5ZRW, 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3, Ray. Good to hear you there. Hope, bet you had a big fourth there. Good deal. All right, one more time for Corey. K5NOC. Corey. All right, bottom of the list, Panhandle Traffic there in the emergency net. We're looking at UB number 13. Panhandle Traffic and Emergency Net, bottom of the list. Looking for check-ins over. Nothing hurt. So we're going to, anybody else got anything? Did I miss anybody? One last time. N5SQK, Panhandle Traffic and Emergency Net. All right, we'll close her up about 14 minutes after 00. Appreciate everybody coming by this noisy evening. Hope everybody had a great 4th 250th anniversary celebration. Good evening. That's close. Just out there at QK, please.
Appreciate you calling that, Brett.
Katie 40 BQ.